Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlicker, shills, deaths, serfs, peasants, vassals, meat sacks, pink slime, cornhuskers, bird watchers. I am a useful idiot, and welcome to today's episode of I Wouldn't Shit You, You're My Favorite Turds. And today, I have a horrifying episode. I'm sure many of us have seen the film March of the Penguins. What a wonderful story about loyalty and family and perseverance. But there's a dark underbelly to this story, and it's come to light now, 100 years later, because in 1910 to 1913, there was a Terra Nova expedition to the Adelie Islands to study the penguins. Captain Robert Falcon Scott wrote a 4-page pamphlet called The Sexual Habits of Adelie Penguins in 1915, and he was so horrified, he shelved it and said, not for publication, and only now, 100 years later, this document has come to light. And I quote Robert Falcon Scott. He says, quote, "There seems to be no crime too low for these penguins," unquote. And when you look at the list of depravities, it is a who's who of sexual smorgasbord. We have masturbation, rape, necrophilia, child abuse and molestation, recreational sex, wild promiscuous teenage sex, and homosexual sex. That's right. Their behavior mimics that of humans. Who would have thought? In fact, it's interesting because an article came out reviewing this pamphlet and said necrophilia, for instance, is not the same in penguins and humans. Rather than being sexually aroused by an attractive female, as in a human, male penguins are chemically wired to respond in certain ways to seemingly compliant females of breeding age. Well, sorry, Doc. I hate to break it to you, but that's pretty much the same thing now, isn't it? So, anyway, so the next time you go to the zoo or you see a film and you see a penguin and he's waddling and you think to yourself, boy, that penguin sure walks funny. Well, you would too if you just got finished fucking a dead penguin. And I wouldn't lie to you because I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turds.